Hello everyone, it's Adriana Harlan from Living Healthy with Chocolate, and today we're using fresh oranges to bake a delicious orange cake that is very moist and very easy to make. This is a very refreshing orange cake with moist tender crumbs and a bright orange flavor. It's sweet, but it's not too sweet. And it's perfect for dessert or even for breakfast because here we are ditching all of the refined sugars and flours and replacing them with healthy ingredients. So to get started, let's preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm going to be using this 8-inch cake pan, which is made of silicone. It's great because nothing sticks to it and I don't have to grease it. Let's begin and mix all of the wet ingredients in a blender. I'm going to be using this handy tool here to zest my orange. And we need the peel of a whole large orange to give our cake that bright orange flavor. Next, add to the blender full-fat coconut milk, melted coconut oil, a couple tablespoons of honey to sweeten it up, vanilla extract, and the eggs. And I know you guys want the measurements for all of these ingredients, so I wrote the recipe for you in detail on my blog, livinghealthywithchocolate.com. I'm leaving the link to the post in the description of this video for you to print the recipe. Let's blend the ingredients for about 20 seconds to incorporate a lot of air in the mixture and our cake turns out light and fluffy. Now we're going to be mixing the dry ingredients in a bowl, and instead of using the traditional all-purpose flour, we're going to bake this cake using coconut flour. And I am very curious, have you guys ever baked with coconut flour before? Type in the comments yes or no to let me know. Coconut flour is a great gluten-free flour for baking, but sometimes it can be tricky to use it because it absorbs a lot of moisture. If you have a scale, I highly recommend you measure your coconut flour by weight. Next, add to the bowl baking soda, salt, and let's mix to combine. And now let's add the wet ingredients in the blender to the bowl and mix gently with our spatula to form the batter. This recipe makes a small cake, but you can easily double the recipe if you like. Let's pour the batter in our cake pan and give it a few taps on the counter to distribute the batter evenly on the bottom. And clean any spills so they don't burn during baking. I'm gonna bake my cake now, but stay tuned because I still have to show you a few tricks to give your cake that bright orange flavor. And while our cake is baking, let's juice one whole large orange. After baked, set the pan over a cooling rack, and while the cake is still warm, poke a few holes throughout the entire cake and pour the orange juice over it. And let it sit for a few minutes to absorb the orange juice. We still need to make a sweet orange glaze to top our cake, so let's turn it onto a serving plate. Beautiful. Okay, so for the glaze, let's mix a tablespoon of honey with orange juice until it dissolves the honey. This is gonna make our cake even more moist, orangey, and a touch sweeter. Poke a few holes on the top of the cake and drizzle the glaze all around it. And to finish it off, let's sprinkle it with orange zest. Oh my goodness, do you want to see the inside now? Let's cut into it. Super soft, fluffy, moist, and I have to say the orange glaze on top is everything. If you haven't tried baking with coconut flour before or haven't had success baking with it before, give this recipe a try. Now go print the recipe on my website. I left the link for you guys in the description of this video. And if you like orange cake, check out my chocolate orange marble cake next. It's made with almond flour instead of coconut flour. And if you like this recipe, please give this video a big thumbs up to support this channel and help it grow. Thank you so much for watching as always, and I will see you guys in the next video.